Welcome again. Joba Adekanmi here. It's great to have you, and I'm excited to talk to you about another phenomenal concept of growth. This is the concept of pruning. I'll be sharing about the concept of pruning. What is pruning? The dictionary, has this definition. Pruning in horticulture is the removal or reduction of parts of a plant, tree, or vine that are not requisite to growth or production, are no longer visually pleasing, or are injurious to the health or development of the plant. Removal, reduction of parts of a plant, tree or vine that are not requisite to growth or production, that are not necessary for growth, that will not help the plant grow to its potential, or are no longer visually pleasing, no longer visually pleasing, or are injurious to the health and development of the plant. Wow! The concept of pruning. For you to be able to maximize your potential, you need to apply this concept. There are some things that are part of you, but now they have become injurious to your health and development. You need to let go. They are no longer necessary. They are no longer prerequisites for your next phase. They are no longer required for your production. They are no longer required for the next phase of your development. You need to let them go. You need to remove them. You need to reduce them. So what is it that you need to reduce? What do you need to remove? What is it that is not required for you to grow to your next level or to begin to produce more? What is it that are no longer necessary in your life? And what is it that they are just causing you more injuries? Injuring your health, injuring your development. And it's like, oh, you're not letting them go. They are still there. It's time to cut the unnecessary to grow better and more. You need to learn from your errors. Whatever has injured you in the past might be something that is no longer necessary. You need to improve and bear more fruits. You need to grow healthier. You have to implement the concept of pruning. We have, a garden, and I once implemented this concept, and time again I have to prune these plants, these flowers, and so many things are just not necessary anymore. Everything is just looking unpleasing, unpleasant, and some they are just injuring the plant itself. So I had to learn how to prune each of the different plants because they have different techniques. And I discovered that when you prune them, although it's a painful act of cutting leaves and the stems, but when it creates room, it helps them to grow better. Some are already dying, some leaves are already dying, you just have to let them go. They're just not going to be healthy for the plant. And that process was so graphic and so educative for me. So many people are just surrounded with dead leaves, dead stems, life and dead systems mixing up together. You can't make the most of your potential that way. You need to let them go. One man once said that when plants grow, the first leaves that shoot out from the seed, after a while, they are no longer with the plant. They have done their own bit. It's time for them to go. If you don't understand the concept of pruning, it will affect how far you can go. You need to understand the concept of pruning. Learn from your experiences. What is your experiences teaching you? Oh yes, you've been doing this for 10 years. What has it benefited you? Is it time for you to let go of some things? What did you learn today? What are you going to implement from what you have learned? Are you going to add something to your life? Are you going to remove something from your life? Why do you keep doing something when it's hurting you? You are all bent on doing something, and all the years you've done it, that's just been hurting you. And this is even more devastating. It's hurting you, and it's not helping them, and you keep doing it. Oh, I want to do it to them. It's not helping them. It's hurting you. Why continue? It's not a healthy decision. Concept of pruning is very, very important for you to have a healthy disposition towards growing your potential. It's about taking stock of your life, reflecting. What do I need in the next phase of my life? Do I need to cut some stems? Do I need to let go of some leaves? Do I need to let go of some things that I've held on to for this while, but they are no longer beneficial? They are no longer necessary for my growth. They are hindering my growth to the next level. They are hindering my health. They are now in the way. They were there before, they've played their role, but it's now time for me to let go. If you don't let them go, you will not go. The dead leaves now becomes dangerous. They now become frustrating to the progress and the growth, and even injurious to the health of the plant. Ray Portman once taught me a very, very interesting model for reflection. He calls it the 4 quadrants of reflection. See, there's a time to renew what you're doing. There's a time to review what you're doing. There is a time to release. And there is a time to remember. So you review your activities. You review your results. What is it I've done in the last 5 years? In the last 10 years? What have I done? What have I achieved? What are the things that helped me to achieve it? What did I do? What did I get? And then you look at things that have contributed to your goals and things that have not. And from there you can deduce, oh, this has helped me. I've done this and has consistently brought a good result that I want. I will continue doing that. Oh, well, I've tried this, this way. Oh, I think I need to do something different about this. And there are some things you renew your focus, your energy, your spirit, your environment. Maybe change something about your office, your house, to help you grow better. And your priorities as well. There are some things you need to change if you need to go beyond where you are. It's very important to manage your priorities. And there are some things to remember. He said, things you need to celebrate, people you need to honor. How do I enjoy a particular season of my life? And the last one was something to release. What do you need to release? What do you need to let go? What things do I need to let go to enter that new phase? They have been there, but I just need to own them so I can get to where I need to go next. What people do I need to let go? Yes, we've done this business together and we've gotten the result, but I'm going into something else now. Are they still relevant? Or will just be injurious to my next phase of life, to my next business project? Yes, I appreciate them for what they've done. It's just not enmity. I just want to move to another phase. And it's not a direction that you are going. Don't you just need to let go? You can still be friends. You can still talk to one another. You just have to let go of them to connect to your next phase. It could be activities. What activities do you need to release? What activities do you need to let go? Pruning makes you much, much healthier and better to achieve your goals. Many people carry so much baggage in their life that no matter how much potential they have, those baggages are poisons, slowing them down from achieving their potential. It could be commitments. What commitments do you need to release? You just overload yourself with so many things. I'm doing this, I'm doing that, I'm doing that. You don't have time for the important things to push you to the next level. You're always doing everything and reducing your probability of making the success of any of them. This is very important if you want to go to the next level. You say yes to everything, and then you say no to nothing. And then you just become so overburdened. You become sick and worn out and tired and frustrated everywhere. You want to be everywhere, doing everything to everybody at every time. All of a sudden you break down. Wow, what do you need to prove? Sorry, I'm not able to make that. Sorry, this year I would like to focus on this. I would like to reduce my commitment. When you have a big yes, it makes it easy for you to say no. With politeness, with respect. That's important. You need to learn to prune, learn to drop. Whatever is not necessary, whatever is not relevant, whatever is no longer relevant, whatever is injuring you, you need to learn to prune. The plant, after pruning, becomes healthy. They bear more fruit. Look at that. They are able to bear more fruit. They are able to bear healthier leaves. They're able to grow stronger. They're able to grow healthier. The dead leaves and all those things brings about diseases, brings about infection, brings about pests and all those kind of things. But when you cut them off, become healthy, they become better. That's the same with you. You need to understand the concept of pruning to be able to maximize your potential. So my challenge to you is this: look into your life. What are the things you need to release, let go, activities, people that you need to cut off so that you can make the most of your potential? The world is waiting for you to maximize your potential. You can afford to let them down. I hope this has been useful for you, and I hope you will put it into practice. Thank you for listening, and God bless. I'll see you at the next one. Thank you. God bless.